The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Hotel Ambassador Goderdzi has opened a new building for the current winter season, adding 89 rooms as spa, pool, restaurant, bar, gym, conference rooms and children's area. After the latest investment, the hotel in mountainous Sajara can now host up to 450 guests at once. General Manager Taktakishvili says the expansion was driven by the rapidly growing demand. According to her, interest in the resort and prices continued to rise. Last year, room price made up $100. This year it grew up to $300, reflecting very high demand, she said. According to Taktakishvili, visitor numbers have sharply increased compared to the last year, as in January last year the hotel hosted around 4,500 guests, while this January the figure reached 7,000. Most visitors are Georgians, but the resort is becoming increasingly popular among Europeans, especially Austrians and Germans. Attracted by affordable prices and high-quality snow, European group bookings have doubled year over year. Summer is no longer considered low season for the hotel. Last August saw the occupancy as January, around 4,000 guests, setting a new record. The average stay is 3 or 5 nights, and weekend traffic is also rising. Taktakishvili notes that despite strong performances, the resort still needs more promotion and year-round activities. Road access from Tbilisi remains a challenge in winter, and additional infrastructure and marketing support would help boost visibility. We try to promote the resort both locally and internationally, but broader advertising and involvement from tourist authorities is essential, she told BMWG. Nikora has opened a new fully automated meat production plant built with a 45 million lari investing, covering 6,000 square meters. The facility is now the largest meat processing factory in the South Caucasus and is equipped with advanced energy-efficient machinery, rooftop solar panels supplying about 20% of its power. According to General Director Irakli Bokolishvili, the factory represents a new benchmark for the region. This is the latest word in technology. If such an ultramodern plant exists in Eastern Europe, perhaps there are only 1 or 2. It can serve as a business card for Georgia for anyone who understands meat production, he said. A new facility enables the company to expand its assortment, especially in the premium segment. Nikora now can produce up to 30 tons of products monthly. Bokolishvili also announced that Nikora will launch ready-to-eat meals this spring in a newly reconstructed 2,000 square meter production space. Equipment has already been delivered and operations are expected to begin in May or June, Bokolishvili said. Patient awareness around plastic surgery is increasing, according to Salome Svanadze, head of the surgical department at Zhordania Medical Center. She says the industry is shifting toward natural results, supported by modern technologies, all of which are now available and actively used in Georgia. Svanadze notes that patients are no longer looking for individual procedures like liposuction, but for a comprehensive, personalized approach that helps them regain their natural, harmonious body shape. This shift is driving the sector toward multidisciplinary care and more holistic treatment models. The clinic places strong emphasis on the communication and psychology support, ensuring patients feel understood throughout the process. A patient is not just a medical history. They have their own story and require continuous professional guidance, Svanadze said. In terms of pricing, complex plastic surgery packages at the current rate from 15,000 to 30,000 lari in 2026. According to Svanadze, the clinic's individualized philosophy is also attracting international clients, including patients from United States, who seek results that meet their expectations. Vashakidze, founder and managing partner of poultry producer Chizuka, says that every producer who attended the government's price commission meeting raised various concerns, making the discussion complex. According to him, the government's main goal is to address all these issues before making any decision. At this stage, however, he sees little room for reducing prices in poultry products, despite the company's own interest in selling more at lower prices. Vashakidze is skeptical that the government can meaningfully reduce food prices in the short term. He urges that any rapid price cuts would not reflect healthy economic processes. In his view, the issue is far more complex than it appears. It requires long-term structural changes, including industrial-scale production and targeted legislative reforms. He also recalled past regulatory decisions, such as Tbilisi City Hall removing Chirina's sales boost in 2019, which forced new investments and directly increased product prices. As a long-term solution, Vashakidze proposes regulating supermarket meat departments by law so that producers can supply products directly instead of maintaining separate retail points. Currently, 95% of Chirina's products are sold through his own network and only 5% goes to Carrefour. He also urges that local production remains expensive because of small-scale operations and the government's overly tolerant approach to imports. Goderdzi, CEO of joint stock company Tserti, stated after a meeting of the price commission with producers that the issue of food prices is complex, involving producers, local manufacturing, distribution and retail chains. He emphasized that it's difficult to pinpoint a single cause due to the complex nature of the problem. The problem is complex. It exists on the producer side, local production, distribution, and retail, making it very difficult to isolate one issue, Goderdzi said. According to him, the solution lies in coordinated actions. The way forward is for everyone to act together, agree on certain decisions, and implement price reduction accordingly. Regarding meat producers, Goderdzi noted that reducing prices depends on the development of local production. He also highlighted distribution costs and the relatively small market scale in Georgia as factors contributing to higher prices. Caucasus Auto Import highlights that Georgia's vehicle sector will face challenges in 2026 due to the limited export market diversification, as most re-exports still go to the Central Asia countries. Sales Director Alexandra Vekwa noted that while exports to countries like Tajikistan have grown, diversification remains a challenge. In 2025, car imports rose about 20%, with re-exports up to 6%. Electric vehicle imports jumped 81%. While first-time electric vehicle registration increased nearly 5%. Central Asia continues to dominate re-exports. Kazakhstan holds 35% of the market, Kyrgyzstan 32%, and Tajikistan 5%. So the last quarter saw a 15 or 16% increase to new destinations. Georgia is emerging as a regional vehicle hub, but full diversification requires expanding to additional markets with targeted marketing and resources. Vekwa also emphasized that the sector remains affected by regional geopolitical and regulatory volatility. Seasonal trends mean the first quarter is typically slow, while spring and autumn see higher demand. Overall, the 2025 growth trend is expected to continue in 2026. The cheese producer company Chizuka, based in the village of Santa Tsalka district, plans to increase its productivity by 50% in 2025. Founder Vika Yobidze told BMDG that expansion became necessary due to the rising demand. The company also added new varieties to its assortment, including lavender cheese. The demand increased significantly in 2025, making production growth necessary, Yobidze said. She added that production at the farm grew by 30% compared to 2024, but rising brand recognition further increased demand, and the company was unable to fully meet it. One factor affecting supply was the outbreak of a cattle disease, which rendered some of the milk unusable despite vaccination. To support the plant production growth, Chizuka plans to import cattle from countries such as Estonia, France, and Germany, introducing new breeds adapted to local conditions. Chizuka is a family-owned cheese business founded in 1996. The brand entered the Georgian market 3 years ago, sourcing milk both from its own farm and local farmers. Its producers are available online and in several retail chains, including Fresco.
The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.